Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and this is my channel, ChrisP44S, and I'm back with more Overlooting. Just got to the Path of the Core with Maximilian on a Fae Thorns build? I forget what it's called. Let's load up. It's Darkthorn, Fae Darkthorn build. Pretty interesting build, actually. Because the Fae is whenever an enemy receives damage, if it suffers from Hex, gains Swiftness. If not, apply stacks of Hex to it. 5 stacks. Or right now I'm at 10 stacks and 4 Swiftness. So I'm pretty sure if it suffers from Hex, gains Swiftness. So I do end up gaining a bunch of Swiftness. And then I have Darkthorn, which is really interesting to me. It says, after restoring health, deal damage to all enemies based on the amount restored. Also gain max health and regeneration per level. Then we're at 20 max health and 5 regeneration. Damage dealt is equal to double the health. I'll be honest, I don't think these are great sets to be combining. I'm just kind of doing it. I'm in Corruption 2 right now. In Corruption 2, part of our skill tree is required if you're acquiring a, I'm pretty sure it's like all these. I do know because when I did this one I got half health. It says acquiring a corrupted skill costs 50% of your health. So basically when I took this one it knocked me down to like 35. Now we do have like some nice stuff for our Thorns build, but like part of me just wants to go full Fae. I think Fae is actually really good with the arcane because it says mana burst triggers an additional time. Also gain mana burst per level. And then when we go over here to manage burst, it says percent of magic damage dealt to a random enemy after attacking. So mana burst is definitely really, really good, and we're just kind of not doing it. I did pick up these Corsair boots, and they're part of the saltwater. It says gain a chance for a gold. They're kind of like the villager, whereas like item drops. It's kind of like a luck based. It says gain a chance for golden chest to spawn after clearing combat area. And if you come over here, it says if you have 3 pieces, 30% chance of normal chests becoming golden chests. Also, items found in chests are upgraded. So, like, I tried to get into that, but I wasn't really doing it. Oh, we also have the God Slayer, which to me just looks like a fish. I don't know. Looks kind of like a fish to me. Ooh. So there's a better summer staff here. Oh, one of our skills is also Diamond in the Rough, which I think is really good. So it says upgrading common, uncommon, rare, and epic items at level 1 upgrades them directly to level 3. Very good. Very good skill. So I think I'm just going to take that. Like I said, I might just go like fully into the Fae just because it seems good. I might also pick these up right now, actually. These Corsair boots, in my opinion, are really, really good because of the dodge. But we're also getting dodge from like summer attire, which I'm going to try to get more of. I think if I go out of the thorn, I only need 1 thorns right now. So I might pick this up. So let's see, if I went down to 2 Darkthorn, which I think is what I'm going to do. I mean, we could keep going, I guess. As is. I think like what I'm doing as is seems pretty good. But I might just be taking this. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this. So this is 9 to 14 with 24 damage amplification. But if I can upgrade this legendary, it's going to be pretty good. It's definitely better. I just have to upgrade it. The only thing that's kind of stinks too is I low-key feel like just upgrading this is gonna go. It's gonna go right to like level 3, and that might just be better. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing a lot of like damage as is, and like I said, you know, and I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna switch. But we can get another piece here. Swiftness and damage application. If we lose this, I mean, this is just better. Here's another thing I found out too. So I don't know if anybody watched my last video about like the potion stacking. You can actually just stack anything, because basically I think the way the like the code is written. So in another video, I made a video about being able to stack potions, and it's not only potions. You can just stack any item if you want, but basically like the way the code is written is like if I pick this item up, it creates an empty square. So if I click on, I'm gonna take the stolen necklace. So if I click it, it basically like is gonna auto send the item to the closest empty slot to the top left. Now because mine's full, it's gonna just send it. Even if I picked up this item here, it'll send it to this empty slot. So if I pick this item up, click the stolen necklace, and then because the winter attire is technically still assigned, like if I just like let it go, I'm assuming, I mean you can't really just let things go, but if I had just let it go, it would have gone back. It's like already like pseudo assigned, so you can kind of just you can stack as many items as you want. So it's kind of interesting. All right, let's swap these boots out. And then I'm going to put the, I don't know. Didn't I just pick something up? Yeah, I think my original idea was to put this here, but I don't actually think I want to do that yet. I think I'm going to wait and then see like how it upgrades, because I feel like I'm doing pretty good now. See, like if I wanted to, I could put another one of these in here, but I'm just not going to. I just really don't care that much. Yeah, we're just gonna keep skipping. Alright, let's get our third skill. I don't even know. Chaotic Violence. Gain 100% damage implication, but the target of your enemy is chosen randomly. Gain 80 armor. Enemies attack an additional time. When you restore health while being at full health, gain temporary armor. This skill is so good, and it's gonna be really good if. So now I don't want to go away from the blighted breastplate or like the dark fate, because I want to keep healing. Oh, I took the corrupted one. I want to keep healing, and I have something under here. The stacking under actually kind of bothers me a little bit, because sometimes when I stack potions under, I kind of like forget what's what. But yeah, I actually kind of want to keep the Darkthorn thing now. But low-key, I feel like I have to take Mark of the Chosen. It's just way too good. And it's way too good with this build. Like, because the lifesteal. So basically, because it says, after restoring health, deal damage to all enemies based on the amount of restored. Also gain, so like with lifesteal, I'm just going to be restoring health like all the time. I'm just going to throw this out. I'm pretty sure. So now I think we go down one, and now I think we put the boots in. And now I'm pretty sure every life, like the other thing too is like with the mana burst stuff, like I'm dealing so much damage. Is that how lifesteal works? Or do I have to do physical to do lifesteal? Restore health for a percentage of physical damage dealt when attacking. Okay, so my bad. Because we're predominantly doing magic damage and magic bursts, we're not going to be getting those lifesteals as much, but I still think we're going to get them enough. I still think we're going to get them enough. Because I am doing physical damage here. I just don't think, like, part of me wanted to keep this too. I am going to sneak these under here. I want to use the spring staff, but I want it upgraded first. So what are the other items that actually... See, like this purple blighted breastplate is still better than the corrupted vines, the legendary one. Which is like, seems crazy to me, but... I mean, it's just how the game is. Yeah, I guess I'm not really... Not really getting as much regen like with this as I wanted. But I still think it's better than the ring, the thorny ring. As I've said in many videos before, this is the best ring in the game. No matter what set you're using, I believe. Yeah, the lifesteal is definitely not as good. So now the summer attire I think is going to be our main. The swiftness, dodge, and counterattack. It's just so much better. Another thing too, I have this handcrafted trap. And so it says when entering a new area, all enemies receive physical damage equal to 5 plus 5%. This is so good. This handcrafted traps. Especially in like the first area, but then even in the second area when like there's all the characters with like 50% dodge, or all the enemies like 50% dodge or like 50% block or whatever. It actually makes that area like really a lot easier. All right, so I want to put something back with the thorns, but I wish I had a thorns necklace. I think I might just go back. I think I might put the thorn ring back for right now. I really wish I would have got better like rolls on the passive upgrades. I'm gonna dump this thing off. Just gonna clean up my inventory a little bit. You're definitely not healing as much as I would like, but it's fine. I also think this monarch, this I think this royal is actually really good to stack with. I think the royal is actually really good to stack with the Fae too, because you give the swiftness and then it like doubles or whatever. I think it's actually really good. Drop a non-boss enemy to instant kill. Restore all your health and remove negative statuses. I might actually take the Philosopher's Stone here. I haven't ever really used it, but yeah, this is the Darkthorn has a lot of shields, which I don't really care for. I definitely really like the benefits of it, and I think actually like this with like a physical lifesteal build would be like really good. I'm just kind of like into it now. And the Mark of the Chosen is really only good with like physical based. So I actually think like in this build it's not really that great. I guess I'm just gonna get rid of the shield. Just to take something legendary or whatever. Alright, so I'm definitely taking the Summer Staff. The Poison Hook. I really want to build like this saltwater build. But I got to take the summer staff here. This is 9 to 17. It's just way better. I'm just gonna throw this out. I could put it here, but I just don't think it's anywhere near as good as Godslayer. I wonder if it's gonna execute the boss. Yeah, see, I think this is the only problem with this build right now. Is I actually think the survivability isn't really there. Probably upgrading the Spring Crown, I think. This amulet also sucks. I don't know what the deal is with the amulets, but it's like I was talking about it in my last video. I could upgrade Thorny, but I mean, is there something down here I want to upgrade? Not really. Yeah, this should be a little bit better. So our dodge is definitely higher up there. It's just like the health regen isn't really there. Like we do get some at the end of every turn because we have the regeneration from the Darkthorn. But it's not as good as I kind of thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm curious if the Godslayer is going to kill enemies at 40%. I think that would be neat. I find it hard to believe that it will, but I guess we are going to see. Yeah, so what I was going to say before, I was talking about the amulets. I feel like it's really hard to find unique and stuff like that. I actually have 3 pieces of the core set, the saltwater set right now. I don't think, I mean, I guess I could try it. And ditch the thorns. Alright, let me make some room in my inventory, see if we can't get anything else cool. Hero shield is not that cool. There's so many shields for the... I wonder if... I bet like with the Blackthorn, you could just... I mean, how crazy is the regeneration? 8 regeneration, damage dealt is equal to triple the health restored. There's regeneration in this. I feel like Darkthorn is like the build where you're not even attacking. That's so sick. I'm gonna try it eventually. Yeah, nothing. Alright, do we go away from the regeneration? I kind of want to. Let's just see. Like if I went and did... I really can't. I really can't. I think the boots are really good though. I also think Godslayer's too good, like 20% crit. So good too. I just can't. The way like the build's gone, I just really can't. Kind of stinks, but I just don't think the items like we have right now, like it really makes sense. Ooh. Do kind of want these. Swiftness and dodge. I just dealt myself 10 damage. I might be going away from it momentarily. If I can upgrade one of these. Treasure ring. The treasure ring actually makes me want to go away from it. I just don't know if, like, the payoff is good enough. Like, because we're just going to get golden. Yeah, I just can't. Armor 4, swiftness 20, dodge 12. I think I am now. I think those are good enough to push me over. Now, is there anything I could potentially put the God Slayer out, and I get an extra regeneration with this too? Let's just try it for a turn and see. Yeah, I'm not really sold. But then I guess if I'm going away, I should take this too. Or like the lifesteal. Like if I go back. Oh, it's just not letting me right now. Alright, I'm definitely not using that. Take this ring for right now. This is definitely better. And if I'm at 3, I don't need to be. I don't need this thorns thing. I could just take the mana burst and damage amp. I mean, I could take the crit and the lifesteal, I guess. It's probably fine. Because the thing is, we are, with the lifesteal, we are building the armor because of the life force. I definitely don't need this ring, though. I'm going to pick it up, but just in case I can upgrade it or something. Yeah, see, because mana burst is percent of magic damage dealt to a random enemy after attacking. So it's just kind of like machine guns everybody around. I guess I'm just gonna get rid of this. So sad. I want to play with the salt water. The only thing that's kind of stupid about the salt water. Says gain a chance, circle the chest, clear out combat. Like the salt water is just kind of. I feel like it's good. Like its stats and stuff are really good. The only thing is, it just kind of like builds you. It like allows you to. It's like almost for finding better gear. So it's like why build a set or like work towards a set when that set is only designed to get you to another set, you know? Like I guess I understand it. Oh, I'm glad we got that. Yeah, our dodge is pretty high. I think it might be like the highest I've ever had. The corrupted vines. Oh. Ugh. I definitely wouldn't mind swapping this out. Guard, Rage, and Thor Thorns. Whenever you're in an area, trigger 1. Restore 20% health. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is that great. I'm going to take it, though. Because I do kind of want to see if I can forge with it. What am I definitely not going to use? Probably these. Oh, you can. You can forge with it, but it's not good. I thought you might be able to like forge with a mythic and then keep the mythic, or like go for a different mythic. I am curious. I want to see what these stats are. Oh, so that didn't even... Oh, because it only went up 1 as well. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's kind of good. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely building the temporary armor up, but just not really as well as we could with, like, non-magic weapons, obviously, I guess. I feel like this as a legendary is super weak. Like, it only has, like, 1 affix. Like, what's the point? Like, this literally has 3. Like, why would you ever want that? I guess it's just one of the base sets. Alright. I can upgrade something. This is such a weak amulet. I guess I'm just going to upgrade the spring boots. I mean, they have to be the best. The best thing right now to upgrade. I just don't... I mean, the physical damage, I guess. I actually kind of do want to upgrade this, because... So this went up by 6% on dodge, so I'm assuming it'll go 6% again. And then potentially, like, another 15 on swiftness and counterattack. I mean, it's probably the play. I'm just more curious to see what happens with, like, this crit damage and crit chance. Like, how hard is it going to add? So, 10% and 50%. Avatar of Corruption. Oh, this is the same guy I fought with Liz the other day. Alright, do I have any more potions under here? Remember, I can drop this to, like, full heal. Doesn't look like I'm going to need to. Although I'm not doing very much damage. But I am gaining, like, a lot of armor, and he's missing right now. So the one thing that I think would be better, would be something to add to, is, like, if every time... Like, every turn, like, you see how it says at the end of the 7th round its damage doubles? It'd be nice if on somewhere on screen it said, like, what round you were in the fight. So that was just 7, and we have them at half health. So let's drop some of this stuff on. Okay. Oh! Did we just kill? We just killed him with the Godslayer. Like, we just killed him with the Godslayer ability. Execute him under 40%. That is definitely what we did. So Godslayer's amazing. It's an amazing fish weapon. So we had the Fae Darkthorn Blasphemous build going with a handful handcrafted traps. We also got to level 3. Diamond in the Rough, and Life Force. All, I think, really, really good skills. I don't feel like any of them isn't worth their weight, like their value. Mark of the Chosen, as always. This is like almost in every single build video I've done. Characters have unlocked their second passive abilities. That's cool. Let's see what the second passive abilities are. So we just beat Corruption 2 with Maximilian. So we only have to reach the Path of the Core one more time. The crazy thing is like, it doesn't even feel hard yet. Like, I feel like I'm just building. I mean, maybe I'm just a really good player, but I don't feel like that's true at all. Alright, so forges gain 2 uses. When you forge an item, restore 10% of your health. That's a nice ability. Beat Corruption 4 to unlock the final passive. The Raccoon gives you an extra potion. It's meh. It's meh. It's very meh. I don't like it. I can't wait to get Shadow. You know what, like, I was actually thinking about today at work, which is, like, seems really crazy. But, I was actually thinking this character's name was just Shadow, and I was like, I feel like that's more of a dog's name than Maximilian, you know? Shadow? I mean, that's like an old school generic. Like, I think, like, for anybody who's, like, 30 years of age or older, I feel like Shadow used to be a lot of dogs. I think there was a movie with Shadow, and Shadow was a dog in it. Kind of interesting, kind of interesting. Let's look at the skills we unlocked. Personal collection, you have an extra 5% damage amp for every different rarity in your equipment. It's kind of cool. Creativity, for each active set gains 7% damage amp and 3 armor. For each different active set. Okay. I don't know if that's good compared to like what some of the sets actually do. Like going for one like full set. War of Attrition, when entering a new area and at the end of the round, apply 3 weak and 3 wound to all enemy. Again, it's kind of meh. I think there's better things to do. I think Life Force is, I think this having like the temporary armor is just busted. It's just busted with like the lifesteal items and, you know. Wild Warrior, you rage and poison no longer lose stacks. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. That would be like a cool build around. Shieldmaster, if you have a shield equipped, add your base armor to your physical damage when attacking. Well, the Darkthorn build, this is the thing. Although I feel like if you could do this, add your base armor. I mean, still, this is the thing for the Darkthorn builds. Superior quality equipped items at level 3 count double for set activations. I did see that one the other day. That seems really good. Dual wielding, if you have, because you could have like, I mean, theoretically you could have like 3 or 4 sets going pretty hard with this. If you have 2 weapons equipped, gain an extra attack at the start of every round. That's good too. Yeah. The one thing is you just don't see a lot of the skills, so that's kind of why I wanted to look. But as always, I appreciate everybody for watching. If you got to this part of the video, let me know what you think about my thumbnails. Somebody was like kind of hating on me for using the AI, and I don't know if it's wrong or not to use AI for thumbnails, but I actually thought it was pretty fun. And it wasn't like somebody called me like cheap and lazy or whatever, and I mean, it'll be easy to find his comment, and I'm not like hating on the guy or whatever. Like, it probably does feel lazy, but it actually took me like half an hour, 40 minutes to create those like anthropomorphic characters and to like get them the way that I wanted to get them. And yeah, so I mean, I could easily just screenshot this and then like lasso the characters out and do stuff, but I don't know. I thought, like, you know, the AI was cool. I thought it was neat. I don't know. If you guys made this far, let me know what you think of them. I think they're just kind of neat. I just think, like, aesthetics-wise, or like, oh my god, what is that wise? Like, I always say this word. It's hard to say. The animals that look like humans, like characters like this, I think they're just interesting. I don't know, especially like in the fantasy realm. I just think they're interesting to look at. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So